Hi guys, I've had some of you ask me about my planning album. Well, I'm getting ready to pack for a 4-day crop away from home. So I just thought I would show you kind of what the first step in that is. I haven't packed up any of my Scraprack yet. Scraprack, sorry guys. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm going through my planning album and I'm pulling out like pictures. So you can see I've got some Halloween type pictures here, and so I'm going through everything because I've got all my pictures sorted, and then I have what the page is and kind of a date right here. So I'm going through what my pictures are, and I'm pulling out everything for Halloween, and then I'll show you what I do next. Okay, so I've gone through my entire planning album and I've pulled out everything that was seasonally related, so Halloween, and then I did have one stack of Thanksgiving pictures that I wanted to work on. So now what I'll do is I will take and pull out the seasonal section in my Scraprack, and I'll put this in the front, and then I'll make a note that I want to take it with me to my crop. So my crop isn't for about 2.5 weeks, but that way I know what I want to pack, so I don't have to have my stuff out for the 2.5 weeks until I go. So I will do that now. So I've pulled this seasonal section out of my Scraprack. You can see the tag says fall, Halloween, Thanksgiving, September, October, November, and then this one is really super full. Way too full. Your ring shouldn't look like this. But I'm going to put my pictures in, and then I'll show you what I do next. So I've put my pictures just right in the front of this section. So here's my pictures, and then here's all of the stuff that I have for fall and Halloween. All my embellishments and letters and seasonal whatnots and paper. You start getting into the back. So that is plenty of stuff for 6 layouts worth. And then I always keep post-it notes. I've also written that my fall section is one I want to pack, and I have 6 pages because I know that on an all-day retreat where I'm away from home, I can do about 20 pages a day on average, and so I want to make sure I pack enough. So it's a 3.5 day retreat, so I'll pack 60 to 80 setups like this. That way I know I have enough to do, and I probably will bring some home, but at least I know I'll have enough. So then my next step as I continue to pack is to go through again my planning album, and anytime I print out pictures, so I try to print out pictures every couple months, basically whenever Shutterfly does free pictures, then I just have to pay shipping. When those pictures arrive, I immediately sort them into what I think scrapbook pages I want to make, and then I write some notes on an index card and put that in the front. So it looks like the next thing I might want to work on is some baby stuff. So I will proceed to pull out all my baby pictures and do the same thing. Okay, so in my Scraprack, animals and baby are on the same spinder. So I went through my planning album and I pulled out all the baby pictures that I wanted to scrap, and then I also pulled out any animal pictures as well. So I have like farm, country, it's got my kids riding animals and petting animals. So I will stick those in the front of this binder, and then I also notated it, so I know that I need to pack animals and babies, and there's 9 pages there. Okay, the last thing I want to show you is kind of how this is all in here. So here's my Scraprack. Remember, we packed some stuff in the animal section. So here's my pictures that are ready to go. And then all the appropriate scrapbook materials for baby and animals. Same thing here. On this particular spinder, I have Beach Birthday Boy. So I've got all my pictures that fall into those categories. on the spiner, and then I can just grab the spiner and I have all the information. So I think you guys get the idea. The last thing I want to say is when I get home from my crop, let's say I didn't get to this section, I will just put it back in my scrap rack just like this. And then if I go to an evening crop with friends, this is already to go. All right, let me know if you guys have questions. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.